Why is it lonely to be an entrepreneur? There are some great answers here already, so I may find myself doubling up on what others have said in several places. Here we go. It is lonely because it is the path least tread. Most of us have to make substantial changes to our social circles in order to find supportive friends. Those who believe in trading time for money, the vast majority of people, don't understand why you're always broke. Even many small business owners don't understand what you're doing. Why would you start a company to manufacture electric pencil sharpeners that convert the shavings into 3D printed wooden sculptures? Let's be clear on something here. Small business owners are not by default entrepreneurs. No disrespect to the local family-owned florist, but that is nothing more than a small business. The owner is simply a small business owner. There is nothing inherently entrepreneurial about owning a business. Which brings me to my next point. As an entrepreneur in the clean tech and finance sectors, my schedule can be pretty sporadic. A few weeks ago I ran half an hour late to meet up with some friends. One of them texted me something along the lines that I needed to get a watch. I picked the same friend up 10 minutes early for another social event last night. He again reiterated that I needed to get a watch. The thing is, when you're busy trying to recreate the world, sometimes you have to take liberties with non-business related activities. Sometimes you will run late for something because you simply have to get something done right now. This can make you seem unreliable. It doesn't help that my friend who insists I need to buy a watch doesn't even have any intention of getting a job. I always make it to meetings on time, and seldom miss deadlines with business associates. But sometimes my social life pays the price, which is fine by me, but lonely nonetheless. It's probably not what you would think. I am a 13-time serial entrepreneur. I have worked in small businesses, non-profits, and even built entire economies. In every situation the reason is exactly the same for the loneliness. The reason is you cannot share how you actually feel or what is actually going on in your world. Without sharing these actual feelings, most people feel they cannot get close to you or won't feel in sync as a friend. The reason why you can't share is almost everyone around an entrepreneur is part of their business ecosystem. Meaning they have an important role in connection with the entrepreneur as an employee, business partner, board member, strategic partner, customer, and so on. So for instance, if you share your frustrations with an employee, that can jeopardize the structure of the relationship between leader and employee. Or for instance, sharing a frustration or problem with a customer or board member could cause greater problems for the business. So ultimately there is no one to talk to or share the true problems that you are experiencing. That makes strong relationships where you can confide in others a rarity. Ironically, the other reason that squeezes this loneliness is that most people won't understand your problem or will take it as you bragging. For example, I once shared with a mentor that I was struggling on whether to take a $1 million deal. He thought that it was ridiculous that I would even consider not taking it. So he thought less of me for the comment, and probably thought I was bragging as well. Yet as an entrepreneur, a $1 deal brings a need for increased employees and infrastructure, which could cost as much as the deal in the short term. So the $1 deal is only attractive if there are more $1 deals out there. Yet most people don't think this way, wouldn't know to ask this question, and just would feel intimidated by the admission. Worse yet, many people will see this admission as you are rich, which leads to other problems. Needless to say, entrepreneurship is an intricate game that most perceive as being one way, but in reality is something completely different. So it is difficult for many to understand, if they are not themselves entrepreneurs. And if they are, they don't have time for time-intensive friendship. Entrepreneurship doesn't mean flying solo. This is an often common mistake. Entrepreneurship is the process of designing, launching and running a new business, which is often initially a small business. The people who create these businesses are called entrepreneurs. Wikipedia. Nowhere in that Wikipedia description does it say, an individual who takes on all tasks. Being an entrepreneur doesn't mean going it alone. I have owned and operated several companies throughout my career. Some have been single lead companies while others have had partners attached. Hands down, building a company with a partner or multiple partners creates sustainability right off the bat. You not only have people you can go to for financial resources, but you have a support team. A team that believes in the company. Everyone brings different skills to the table. Some people are good at finance while others are good at marketing or technology or just getting shit done. If you're lonely in the process of starting your own company, get a partner. And if you don't know anyone willing to become a partner, then A, you need to rethink the concept. B, you need to rethink your approach.